Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I am Salsabrina Samudera P, and today I would like to be an educator for this match with the motion. This house would prefer to be born knowing your fate. So today I'm going to give a comment for each team, and so I will start uh, for the first speaker or the prime minister. So I will give a comment of the speech in support of the proposition that individuals should be born knowing their fate, and the speaker argues that absolute knowledge of one's fate alleviates the burden of decision making and uncertainty, thereby enhancing the quality of life. And the second is the speakers argues that it is the uncertainty of life, the not knowing whether or will success or fail, that gives life its meaning. And achievement and successes are more rewarding because they were not guaranteed. So, in conclusion, the first speaker, so he believed that he believes that knowing one fate will undermine this element, so leading to a less satisfying existence. So uh, that's for the first speaker of the prime minister. So I will give a comment for the second uh, the first speaker of opposition team or the leader of the opposition. So the first one, the speaker begins with a clear thesis and presents two main arguments. The first one is the detrimental effect of uncertainty and the benefits of knowing one's fate. So the speech is logically structured, with each argument being developed in a systematic manner, and this first speaker of opposition team effectively characterized the world under their proposition, explaining how knowing one's fate would impact major life decision and the extent of autonomy in minor in consequential decisions. So the speaker convincingly argues that uncertainty leads to constant anxiety and fear, and undermining happiness and decision making. So, in conclusion, the speaker presents a well structured, logically coherent argument in favor of the proposition, highlighting the burdens of uncertainty and the potential benefit of knowing one's fate. With improvement in clarity, I think the depth of analysis and delivery the speech could be even more persuasive. The anticipation of counter arguments uh, and the clear comparative framework are notable strengths that contribute to a compelling case. Okay, we will move to the third speaker or the second speaker of government team of the Deputy Prime Minister. So the first one is the speaker engaged directly with the opposition's points, emphasizing that choices are only meaningful in a societal context where success is defined by societal standards. And in this time, the speaker effectively challenged the opposition to prove how every instance of choice lead to meaningful success, setting a high burden of proof for the opposition. And the argument that knowing one's fate allows for individualized meaning is well developed, and also the speakers argues that this knowledge shifts the focus from societal expectation to personal fulfillment within predetermined circumstances. And the point about removing personal blame and finding meaning in prescribed lives is a strong rebuttal against the notion that knowledge of fate diminish empowerment. So, the conclusion is the speaker presents a compelling case for the benefit of knowing one's fate, emphasizing the reduction of anxiety and the shift towards personal meaning, and the engagement with the opposition point is strong, and the argument are well nuanced and to thought provoking, and the focus is on mental well-being, and societal pressure provides a solid foundation for the proposition stance. So let's move to the fourth speaker, or the second speaker of opposition team, or the deputy leaders of the opposition. So the first one, the speakers effectively establish symmetry between both sides, arguing that mediocrity and societal expectation will persist regardless of the debate's outcome. So, and this sets a strong foundation for further arguments, highlighting the both side must contend with the reality of most people being middle class and comforting to societal role. And this speaker, by highlighting the importance of hope and aspiration in providing daily motivation, the speaker taps into a fundamental aspect of human psychology, and the argument that knowing one's fate strips away the illusion of autonomy and the ability to find meaning in life is well articulated. And this is directly challenges the proposition stance and emphasizes the importance of perceived autonomy. So the conclusion is the speaker um, present a strong case for the value of autonomy, hope, and personal agency, and the arguments are compelling and grounded in relatable example, effectively challenging the proposition stance. So, um, with with improvement in clarity, structure, and direct engagement with the proposition framework, the speech could be even more persuasive and impactful. So the focus on emotional and practical appeals combined with the robust philosophical arguments provide a solid foundation for the proposition opposition stance. So let's move to the five speaker, or the third speaker from the government team or government whip. So the first one is the speaker begins by clarifying the conception of autonomy and determinism, emphasizing the focus on major life outcomes rather than micro decision. This is a crucial step in framing the debate and setting the parameters for both teams. And the speaker of the third of, or the third speaker of government team effectively rebutes the opposition stance of on the illusion of autonomy, arguing that while small decisions may offer a sense of control, they do not mitigate the impact of predetermined major outcomes. And the speech of the third speaker of government team is well structured with clear signposting of three main issues: removal of doubt, process of self-discovery, and dealing with bad faith. This organization helps involving the logical flow or the argument. So the conclusion is the third speaker of the government team presents a well-structured and emotionally compelling case for the benefits of determinism over perceived autonomy. The speech effectively rebutes the opposition's claims and highlights the psychological and emotional relief provided knowing one fate. Uh, Maybe that's all for the third speaker of government team. So let's move to the last speaker, or the third speaker of opposition team or opposition with. So the speaker actively engaged with the arguments presented by the government, specifically addressing the issues of empowerment, productivity, and the psychological impact of knowing one's fate. And the third speaker also addresses the government's best case scenario by arguing that even if society is empathetic, it does not change the material condition or outcomes for individuals. So, the conclusion is the speaker presents a compelling argument for the value of autonomy and the negative psychological impacts of determinism. And in my opinion, both teams present strong arguments, each emphasizing different facets of the debate. The government's focus on societal stability and predictability, while uh, the opposition highlight individual autonomy and the psychological impact. Uh, I think to enhance their performance, both sides could benefit from deeper engagement with each other arguments, clearer structure in their speeches, and the inclusion of empirical evidence or expert opinions where applicable. And maybe that's all the comment from me as an educator today. Um, Thank you for watching and good luck.